Everyone, please be seated. The commencement ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Test. Good evening, everyone. If you'll start taking your seat, we'll be getting ready to begin here pretty soon. As far as seating, we have some extra seating over here. If we have some grandparents, people who can't make the stairs as easily, seating over here for them. All of the white chairs are for faculty and for the graduates, please. We should have plenty of room. There's some openings down here at this end. Please make sure that you're sharing the space. We'll be starting pretty soon. Thank you.
Nobody can hear us. You guys rock. You're my heroes. Huh? All right. Well, that really, I literally couldn't hear.
Yeah, but the AC is horrible. We're just gonna say it's the AC. Are you kidding me? I don't have graduation is always so bad.
Yeah, anything you can hold your music down with. I mean, I've got bobby pins.
Bobby pins? Really work. No, it would not. I don't think so. Wait, especially
Thank you. And if you would please rise for this singing of the national anthem by the upper school choir, directed by Mr. Brandon Zale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to the Rancho Solano Preparatory School Class of 2022 commencement exercises. These last couple of years have been filled with many ups and downs. It has been quite the roller coaster. I want to thank all of you, our graduates, families, teachers, for the perseverance, the dedication, and the team effort that allowed all of us to ride this roller coaster together with the same goal in mind. We worked through all the obstacles and eventually to this amazing night of celebration. As principal of Rancho Solano, this night always brings mixed emotions. I get to celebrate with you this amazing accomplishment. I am proud of each and every one of you. You are my Rancho family. And this is something that I take very seriously and take great pride in being a part of and having you in my Rancho family. There is also some touch of sadness as I will miss being a part of your daily lives. I had the joy of watching you grow and mature into incredible young adults, and with that, I am very proud. We shared the roller coaster together, although I did not share those roller coasters with you the last 24 hours. I know you guys had a lot of fun, and we're so glad that you were able to enjoy those moments together and have some moments together as a senior class. So it's fitting, right, that after all these roller coasters and these ups and downs, that you get to have a little bit of fun on the roller coaster. I am always grateful to have been part of your journey. May you all be blessed and know that I'm cheering you on, each and every one of you, day to day. I'd now like to introduce to you our Mistress of Ceremonies this afternoon, incoming Student Government President of Rancho Solano Preparatory School, Myra Kamal.
Good evening, teachers, students, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022. My name is Myra Kamal, and I am honored to be able to speak tonight and celebrate our senior class. When I try to think of one word that sums up this class, I can't think of a sole attribute that would do this community of students justice. Instead, I think of Rancho's mission statement, specifically where it says the mission is to enable students to thrive in a global society and be architects of their own future. I think this truly is the largest class of architects our school has ever seen. They are artists, athletes, performers, writers, and thinkers. They are a class of leaders who have represented the best of our school on so many platforms. I know I'm not the only one who would say that they have formed some amazing friendships with members of this class, and these high school memories will be cherished for a lifetime. Seniors, school next year won't be the same without all of you, but we are so excited to see all the amazing things you will accomplish. Even though life is now taking you all in different directions, you will always find home in being a Mustang. This is your night, your moment, and your next adventure. Congratulations, class of 2022. I would now like to invite Mr. Gordon Brown to the podium to introduce the department chairs and the presentation of the subject awards.
The goal of our graduating Rancho Solano students is to encompass the Rancho 5 attributes, traits that ensure the personal success of our graduates. They are caring, open-minded, principled, communicative, and reflective. At this event, we are celebrating the academic and personal success of all our graduates, and one of the best parts of success is recognizing greatness. I would now like to invite the department chairs to present their subject area awards. Those are Mr. Ryan McLeod, Mathematics, Dr. Dane Spencer, English, Mr. Brandon Zale, Performing and Fine Arts, Mr. Ted Strickland, History, Mrs. Gail Avenel, Health, Mr. Chris Cotilla, Science, Mrs. Carmen Sanchez, World Languages, and Mr. Carl Varnado, Technology and Media Arts Department Representative.
The Mathematics Subject Award each year goes to the student who exceeds expectations, is creative in their approach to problem solving, and perseveres in the face of challenge. This student also possessed a curiosity and grit that led to significant academic success. This year, the Mathematics Award goes to Ariman Singh.
The English Subject Award each year goes to the student who demonstrates exceptional micro and meta thinking, mingled with devotion to critical inquiry in English. Aside from significant academic success in English subject areas, this student also shows a devotion to intellectual exploration and multi-layered perspectival approaches to knowledge. I would like to add briefly that due to there being a coterie of particularly talented students within English, this was by far the most difficult year to pick an individual winner. This year, the English Award goes to Ryan Christensen.
The Performing Arts Award each year goes to the student who demonstrates creativity in composition, dedication to their craft, and exceptional technical performance. This student also exhibits remarkable leadership and collaboration skills that support the performance discipline. It is my pleasure to present the Performing Arts Award to Joshua Foltz. The Visual Arts Award each year goes to a student who brings their own passion, creativity, and ingenuity to the subject matter. This student also demonstrates great technical competence and the ability to create a cohesive body of work which is connected stylistically and conceptually. It is my pleasure to present the Visual Arts Subject Award to Vitanu Chin.
The History Subject Award each year goes to the student who demonstrates exceptional critical thinking skills and has the extraordinary ability to view the actions and events of the world from all possible perspectives. This student also shows a devotion to investigatory research accompanied by thorough analytical evaluations. This year, the History Award goes to Isabella Potoczniak.
The Physical Education and Health Award each year goes to a student who demonstrates a positive attitude, strong character, and a passion to improve themselves and others in the area of health and fitness. This person possesses a willingness to step out of their comfort zone and foster teamwork among his or her peers. This year's award goes to Kason Payne.
The Science Subject Award each year goes to the student who exceeds expectations, is innovative and skilled in lab design, and demonstrates a passion for research. It is my pleasure to present the Science Award to Andrew Camacho.
The World Language Subject Award each year goes to the student who makes the greatest effort and demonstrates outstanding performance in the acquisition of foreign languages. The student also contributes to international communication, maximizes understanding of cultural heritage, and embraces the spirit of world culture. This year, the World Language Subject Award goes to the student in Mandarin, Ni Nguyen.
The Technology and Media Arts Award each year goes to a student who brings their own passion, creativity, and ingenuity to the areas of filmmaking, broadcasting, game design, and screenwriting. This student demonstrates great technical competence and the ability to create a cohesive body of work, which is connected stylistically and conceptually. This student I've had for 7 years, and they have grown tremendously in the program, and I hope they continue their program in college. It is my pleasure to present the Media Arts and Technology Award to Nathaniel Dungy.
I now invite Mr. Gordon Brown to present the Mustang Award.
The Mustang Award is given to one graduating senior each year who best exemplifies the aspirations that RSPS has for all of its students. The aspirations are related to all aspects of life for which we work to help students achieve success. The Mustang Award is considered to be the highest honor that RSPS bestows upon its students. It is with great pride I announce the 2022 Mustang Award recipient, Bryn Bleeman.
And now, for your listening pleasure, the upper school choir will sing Light You Will Have, written by Amy Vernon. This choir is conducted by Mr. Brandon Sale and accompanied by Mr. Christopher Webb. And now, Mr. Brown will present the award to our co-salutatorians for the class of 2022.
The salutatorian is the student who achieves the second highest GPA over their 4 years of high school. These two students have worked very hard to earn this award and have done so with a positive attitude and humble confidence. Would you please give a big round of applause for our first salutatorian, Luke Hammond.
All right. To all of our parents, families, teachers, and administration, welcome to our graduation and thank you. Thank you for being here for us today, and more importantly, thank you for every single bit of support that you have continuously given us throughout the years. And to my fellow graduates, my friends, my beautiful girlfriend, we did it. Congratulations. So while I may be up here speaking due to an academic achievement, what I know about my experience with Rancho is that it was not unique compared to any of my classmates. I went to school, studied hard, I participated in clubs, sports, academic competitions, but guess what? My fellow graduates did just the same, if not more, and if not better than me. You all should be incredibly proud. I mean, come on, we even were able to push through COVID and graduate, despite some of you occasionally forgetting to mute yourselves when we are online and raging out loud about dying in Call of Duty. Anyway, I've been here since 8th grade, and I've listened to many of the graduation speeches every year. The seemingly obligatory compliment that is given to Rancho is how tight-knit the community is, how well everyone supports each other, and after all 5 years, I can safely say it's not just something people say to be nice, but it is wholeheartedly true, especially with the class of 2022. What have I heard us brag about? We are the smartest class. We are the best class. If there's something I would like to ask, it is this. Go into the world not trying to defy anyone's expectations. We're going to do that naturally. But instead, defy your own expectations that you set for yourselves. We're going to do amazing things. I know it. Thank you.
Would you give a big round of applause to our second salutatorian, Elena Kaufman.
Good evening, graduates, teachers, staff, family, and friends. Many of us mark our journey through life counting our successes. For example, take tonight's graduation from high school. All of us here have succeeded in mastering a challenging course of study, and we are now prepared to enter the adult world as inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people. Or at least that's what the mission statement of IB would say. Others will mark their journey through life by highlighting their failures, recalling that wonderful college they did not get into, or their less than ideal score on one of Dr. Spencer's quizzes. I'm not sure who is right, the counter of successes or the recorder of failures. However, I do believe that we need to share these experiences with one another, including both our laughter and our tears. I could stand up here and talk about the amazing teachers, unforgettable memories, and interminable friendships that have composed our high school experience. Or I could talk about all of the skills we have mastered as a class, whether it be academically, socially, artistically. But instead, I am going to talk about another art that we as a class have mastered as well, the art of procrastination. If I'm being honest, even when I sat down to write this speech, I was ultimately avoiding studying for many of my IB exams. Whether it be perpetually turning in cast reflections at the last minute or trying to convince ourselves that a 4,000-word paper can be done within 24 hours, this class has been through it all. We spent some time online, sustained injuries during musical chairs with Dr. Spencer, spent lunch with Ms. Bromfield, and even received therapy from Mr. G. We solved Wordles with Ms. Kenny, played Mario Kart with Mr. C, and begged Senor Moreno to watch movies. We had some frogs die from mesocosms with Dr. Whitty. We spent chemistry chatting with Ms. Powell instead of studying, and read The Awakening with Ms. McCarty back in freshman year. Well, some of us did. Anyways, tonight means something different to each of us. To some, it comes an academic landmark, serving as a step towards new experiences ready to be made. To some, it is a time for reflection on goals reached, time shared, and relationships built. For others, it signifies the beginning of adulthood, independence, anticipation, and a healthy amount of fear. To many, tonight also comes as a moment for gratitude. So to the parents and family that gifted all of us the privilege of a strong education and supported us throughout our growth as individuals, thank you. To all the graduates that created a welcoming community of charismatic, empathetic students, thank you. To the teachers that shaped how we think, how we learn, and how we act, thank you. We recognize your dedication and capacity to care about your students and their successes. Although you will call us out on our less intelligent moments, we are appreciative of the relationships we've established with you. The encouraging environment and knowledge you've shared will carry with us to our next steps in life. So, teachers, thank you for believing in us, even when we didn't always believe in ourselves. And finally, we have changed and grown in so many ways, and I struggled to find the words to express how incredibly proud I am of everyone here. We've worked so hard to get where we are today, finding comfort in vulnerability, engaging in productive discourse, and now preparing to think critically and well in our endeavors beyond Rancho. Thank you.
I am now excited to introduce a new tradition at our upper school graduation ceremony, the senior class poem. Ryan Christensen will now read Prelude to Night, a poem written for this auspicious occasion.
Prelude to Night, Ryan Christensen. You and your sparkling moments. You and the fragments to be felt in parched soliloquy, brimming our horizon and spilling out the moon. Shining in the evening aromas under stoplights and starry-eyed mystics, where a spiraling galaxy gradually unwinds into a string, spreading from corner to corner, starting and ending with a notion of nothing, skimming creation somewhere in the middle. Slip back to the ridges of aggregate cement and clementines and snowfall and dandruff and tears and seas and the bridges that brought us together, and you to me, us to them, here to there, then to now. In the confluence of tomorrow's winds, we break our oars, seeking the persistent dawn, succumbing to the better portions of our nature, but not before we delve into infinity. The eyes of sapphire zinnias, which make us live within the grasp of imagination, becoming the hands we stretch to the heavens above.
I am thrilled to invite to the podium the outgoing Student Government President, Isabella Potoczniak.
Hello, everyone. I'd first like to thank Ms. McCarty and Mr. Brown for this amazing ceremony, and to all of you for being here today to celebrate us. This is a really full circle moment for me because freshman year, I was sitting somewhere in the back over there, watching the class of 2019 graduate, thinking, I can't wait till I get to do that. I thought the same thing for the class of 2020. Last year, I got the pleasure to speak for the class of 2021. And let me just say, between all of those, all I could hope is that one day I would cross the stage too. I'm no longer speaking to a group that I look up to, but that I've grown up with. Now, this might come off as a little biased, but we didn't just graduate. We definitely did it with flying colors. We took every opportunity given to us that Rancho gave to us. I could not be student body president, a student athlete, do the full diploma, and join Science Olympiad if it wasn't for everyone in this room and for Rancho letting me do it with open arms. I can't say the rest of the world is going to be as open, but if there's one thing Rancho taught us at our time here, is that your education is the one thing people can't take away from you. So no matter how far you go or how close you stay, there's a part of Rancho that will always be with you, and I think that's pretty incredible. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, there is no other group of people I would rather graduate with and quarrel with and laugh with, maybe ever. So to celebrate with you all today, I hope that we embrace this moment, and I cannot wait to see what the world invites to each and every single one of you. Slay Mustangs.
It is now my great honor to introduce to you our keynote speaker this evening. We have a tradition of selecting the keynote speaker for this momentous occasion. Each year, the senior class nominates a faculty or staff member that they wish to hear address them on their big day. Tonight's speaker, Mr. Marco Garbarino, began teaching at Rancho Solano in 2017 and has been the IB coordinator since 2019. Currently, he is a teacher of economics. Growing up in Italy and the San Francisco Bay Area, Mr. Garbarino earned a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of California, Berkeley, and received his MBA from St. Mary's College of California. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce the 2022 student-nominated keynote speaker, Mr. Marco Garbarino.
You really can't see anyone. That's probably better. Okay, this will be one of my hardest speeches because of the deep love I really have for this class. I've known them since freshman year. So, good evening, Principal Brown, Principal Gothi, Ms. McCarty, family and friends of the graduates, and of course, ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of 2022. It is really with complete humility that I honor your request to speak tonight at your graduation, and when I say thank you, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Commencement, a commencement speech. How did that come about as a term to signify such a momentous day as high school graduation? It is derived from the old French word commencer, sorry Claudia, loosely meaning a beginning, an active fact of coming into existence. Although that is a very heartfelt sentiment, does this subtly suggest that the last 13 years of your life in which you pursued academic excellence and essential knowledge accumulation actually just resulted in you being bench warmers in the game of life? As my seniors know, I have a tendency to go off topic, so why would this be any different? So before I explore that, I need to address something we are all thinking, but no one has the intestinal fortitude to say. Freakishly large Easter bunnies at the mall during the holiday, watching parents confused why their 3-year-old is panicking while their parents hand them off to creatures of abnormal proportions. For me, this is in the same categories as clowns at kids' birthday parties. Why? How did this come about? When did parents decide collectively that this was a great birthday party tradition? Anyway, I digress. So where was I? Oh yes, the last 13 years of your life being a complete waste. No, not really. That truly only depends on you because this is your life. As you know, I always say this, not your parents, not your teachers, your friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, partners, nor your future bosses. None of them ultimately in the end. The life you lead is yours and yours alone. Now that might sound intimidating. Hey, Mr. G, I don't want to make the wrong choice. How will I know what major to choose, career path, partner, life goals? I don't excuse me. Want to fail. I can't fail. My God, my parents just spent a fortune on this Rancho Diploma. That being said, there's no such thing as failure. As you know, I always say failure is just life trying to move you in another direction. In reality, learn to fail, otherwise you will fail to learn. All my greatest accomplishments, adventures, relationships have all been born from failures that took me on a path I never saw or even knew. My teaching at Rancho and being a part of this community truly came out of the unfortunate collapse of Tesseract Upper School. I moved from the Bay Area specifically to teach at that school, and after only a year, it unfortunately closed. Completely uprooted and no school to teach, I stopped teaching for about a year. Yet through truly serendipitous events, here I am today, extremely content and fortunate to share this moment in time with all of you. So if this is your life, how will you define it? Does it mean you must make this journey alone? Is it realistic that other people don't define it for you? Of course, family, friends, teachers, mentors, they all play a role and will continue to. But is it what you do with what they offer and share that defines you and your journey? My father grew up in post-World War II Italy, post-World War I Italy. Both his mother had a second grade education, my grandfather had a third grade education. My father's childhood was pretty much playing on two steps that were outside of the cloth shop where my grandparents owned. And literally, if my dad disappeared, my grandfather would whistle, and my dad would put two fingers out to show that he was still around the two steps, because that was basically his playground. As my father went on in education, he would get up at 5 a.m. to listen to the BBC to learn English. And then he'd force his brother to get up an hour later at 6 a.m. to listen to German, to learn German, because at that point, he wasn't really sure who would win the war, and he thought someone should know both languages. His path, and basically his dad said, you can go to school till you're up to sixth grade. After that, you have to be good at what you do and have passion, otherwise you'll just work. His passion led him to a full ride scholarship in Oxford, where he did his degree, and then came to Washington State to do his graduate work. Along the way, there were a lot of strong mentors, supporters, people that encouraged him, but ultimately it was his life to live, and this is what he chose. None of his classmates ever made it out of the small town of Chiavari, where we are from. Same circumstances, different desire, different path. How will you define your life? What will be your measure of success? Will it be symbolized by achieving wealth, material possessions, having the right partner, living in the right neighborhood, traveling the world, awards and accolades? It is naive to think that those things have no meaning, but in the end, does he or she who dies with the most toys win? Or will you be remembered by that accumulation of things or something more? I suggest that it's something more. To truly see the soul of someone's character, one only need to look at how they treat those who provide them with nothing in return. The host or hostess at a restaurant, yes, they seat you. The servers, of course, they bring you the food. But observe how people treat the perceived faceless at a restaurant. The busser, the dishwasher. That interaction will give you insight into yourself or anyone you observe interacting with them. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. Why? Because that truly defines who you are, what you stand for, and the person you want to be. And as you make your way into the world, find your tribe. It can be anyone as long as they share the same moral compass and compassion as you. As the Dalai Lama shares, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. So my charge to you, the class of 2022, is to be defined by compassion for the world and especially for yourself. Because when you fail, and you will, use playful curiosity in your handling of those failures. Be as understanding and compassionate with yourself as you would with those you love, and then share that with the world. As the Buddha says, your past mistakes are meant to guide you, not define you. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time to shine. Despite each of you being an individual with your own hopes and dreams, collectively, I thought I'd make it. Collectively, you embody the optimism and compassion that your generation brings to changing the world and making this planet a better place for yourselves and generations to come. A level of selflessness and concern for others defines this graduating class, and I am proud and particularly emotional to have even been a small part of your life journey since your freshman year. You are the reason I teach, so please, please never forget that. Congratulations.
Now for your listening pleasure, I am very pleased to introduce student Daytona Taylor, who will be performing the piano composition he wrote specifically for this graduation ceremony, entitled Youth Gone By. To be named the Valedictorian is one of the highest academic honors that can be received upon the culmination at each level of education. At Rancho Solano, the valedictorian must have attained the highest grade point average across all 4 of their high school years. We would now like to invite Mr. Gordon Brown to present the Valedictorian Award for the class of 2022.
I am very pleased to invite our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Arman Singh.
Hello. I am going to start my speech tonight by reading a Valentine that I wrote to my former love, Rancho Solano. Dear high school, these past 4 years with you have been nothing short of amazing. But I think it's time to take a break and go our separate ways. I remember our first date. And I remember waking up at 6 a.m. just to see you every morning. And I remember the first time you met my parents too. I do. I know you were a lot of work, and I was a lot of work too. But every moment with you was worth it. I've loved you and sometimes hated you. But, you know, it was good for me. I learned a lot. Meeting with you was a stroke of luck. And I don't want to break up with you, and I don't think I'm ready for our relationship to fall out. But I think it's better if we see new people. Love, Arman Singh. Thank you. Thank you. Now that I'm officially done with high school, she and I probably won't be talking for a while. As we all leave Rancho and pursue our futures, and enter a more free-form life with less authoritative figures around us, we need to start forming our own environments that enable us to grow in different facets of our lives. Up until now, we've been given prefabricated environments. The people we see and have been seeing almost every day were given to us through the systems that we participate in, such as schools or the sports teams we play for. Yet many of us are moving thousands of miles away for college and other things, and these systems won't be there for us anymore. On the positive side, it's up to us to decide who we want to associate ourselves with. However, on the negative side, it's up to us to decide who we want to associate ourselves with. I came to Rancho my sophomore year, after I had lived in Seattle for 14 years. I didn't talk to anyone for 2 months, until I realized that I was too focused on safeguarding what I might lose from talking to people rather than what I might gain. I hated being the new kid, but I was afraid of doing what I knew I needed to do. Just start a conversation. As easy as it may sound, talking isn't always the easiest thing, but talking can resolve a lot of problems. And if I'm going to try getting over my recent breakup, conversing with new people is the best way I think we should approach leaving our high school. Before I go, I want to thank my dad, Ashok, my mother, Vinitha, my sister, Arohi, my teachers, my peers, my friends, KDD, and everybody else who helped me get to this point. I'd especially like to thank Mrs. Fitzpatrick and Mrs. McCarty for giving me the opportunity to come up on stage and speak tonight. Thank you, everyone.
And now it is my great pleasure to introduce Joshua Foles, who will be performing his original choreography to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide will bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it down.
And now for a special video farewell to the senior class created by Bryn Bleeman.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh, oh. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. Oh. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Treat yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your books begin. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Treat yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten.
Seniors, your big moment is upon us. I would like to invite Mrs. Erica Gothi and Mr. Gordon Brown to the stage.
It is with great pleasure that we present the class of 2022. Let me take this moment to congratulate you. Row 1. Layla Raid Alalawi. Layla has attended Rancho Solano since 8th grade. She will be pursuing a major in neuroscience at UCLA. Layla would like to thank her family, friends, and cat Coco for their unwavering support and encouragement. Bryn Renee Bleeman. Bryn has attended Rancho Solano since 1st grade. She will be pursuing a major in philosophy, neuroscience, and psychology, PNB, with a concentration in cognitive neuroscience and a minor in biology at Washington University in St. Louis. Bryn would like to thank her parents, brother, grandparents, boyfriend, and friends for their constant love and support. Esme Gabriella Brees. Esme has attended Rancho Solano since 9th grade. She will be majoring in arts entrepreneurship at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. She would like to thank her parents, sister, her teachers, and friends for always supporting her and loving her. Andrew Brandon Argente Camacho. Andrew has attended Rancho Solano since the 4th grade. He will be pursuing a major in chemical engineering on a pre-med track at the University of California, Los Angeles. Andrew would like to thank his parents, friends, teachers, family, and his dog, Amber, for always supporting his aspirations. Vithanu Chin. Vithanu Chim has attended Rancho Solano since the 11th grade. She will be pursuing chemical engineering at the University of South Florida. She would like to say thank you to both of her families for always supporting her in her journey and her friends for always staying by her side and brightening up her days. Ryan Glenn Christensen. Ryan will be attending ASU studying math and literature. He feels very cared for by a multitude of people. They know who they are, and if you're doubting it, if you made an appearance on his list of thanks, you undoubtedly did not make the cut. Isabella Nina Cohen. This was Isabella's first and only year at Rancho Solano Prep, and she loves spending her last year of high school here. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for the best senior year experience. Isabella will be attending ASU and majoring in sustainability. Chloe May Deba. Chloe has been at Rancho since her freshman year. She will be attending CU Boulder, where she will study speech, language, and hearing sciences in hopes to become a children's speech therapist. Chloe would like to thank her mom and dad for always being there for her and for their full support in her education. She would also like to shout out her sister Audrey for being such a light in her life. Finally, she wishes to thank all of her teachers for being there for her throughout her academic journey. Sco Buffs. Michael Dalton Dinas. Michael has attended Rancho Solano since freshman year. He will be pursuing a major in communications at Wheaton College. Michael would like to thank his parents, his brothers, his teachers, his friends for always supporting him. Harrison Cole Lucky Descant. Harrison has attended Rancho Solano since 6th grade and will be pursuing a major in Homeland Security with a minor in emergency management. He plans to complete ASU's ROTC program and commission as an officer in the United States Armed Forces. Harrison would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their continued support. Emily Alexandra Duel Letelier. Emily has attended Rancho Solano since the 10th grade. She will be pursuing a major in politics and the economy at Arizona State University. Emily would like to thank her teachers, her friends, her parents, and her grandparents for loving and always supporting her. Nathaniel McClendon Dungy. Nathaniel Dungy has attended Rancho Solano since 6th grade. He is pursuing a major in business at ASU Barrett. Nathaniel would like to thank his parents, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout his high school journey. Row 2. Joshua Aiden Foltz. Josh has attended Rancho Solano since the 6th grade. They will be pursuing a major in political science at Pace University in New York City. Josh would like to thank their friends, family, and their best friend Andrew for all the good memories they made over the last 7 years. Monica Jaskaran Guman. Monica has attended Rancho Solano since the 4th grade. She will be pursuing a major in business entrepreneurship at Barrett, the Honors College, as well as the Edson Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program at Arizona State University. Monica would like to thank her parents, her brother and sister, her teachers, and her friends for their continuous support throughout her academic career. Rayan Hassan Hachem. Rayan has attended Rancho Solano since 6th grade. He will be pursuing a medical degree at University College Dublin, the School of Medicine. Rayan would like to thank his parents, brother, teachers, and friends for their everlasting support throughout his high school career. Luke Gray Hammond. Luke has attended Rancho Solano since the 8th grade. He will be pursuing a major in computer science at the University of Maryland, College Park. Luke would like to thank his parents, his siblings, his friends, and girlfriend for helping and supporting him. Chase McKendrick Horton. Chase has attended Rancho Solano since preschool. He will be pursuing architecture at Arizona State University. Chase would like to thank his teachers, parents, family, and friends for their support throughout high school. Avni Jain. Avni has attended Rancho Solano since the 10th grade. She will now be pursuing a major in economics and psychology at the University of Maryland. Avni would like to thank her family for always supporting her. Emilio Martin Justo. Emilio started at Rancho Solano his senior year. He will be pursuing a major in combined business and pre-med at Creighton University. Emilio would love to thank his parents, his brother, his sister, his compassionate teachers, and his friends for always being there for him. Elena Marie Kaufman. Elena has attended Rancho Solano since 8th grade. She will be pursuing a major in environmental analysis at Washington University in St. Louis. She would like to thank her teachers, friends, and family who have always been incredibly supportive. Sarah Grace Liley. Sarah has attended Rancho Solano since the 7th grade. Sarah received the United States Army ROTC National 4-Year Scholarship and will be attending Texas A&M University and joining the Corps of Cadets. The scholarship is the United States Army's highest award. Sarah will be majoring in biomedical sciences and intends to pursue a career in medicine in addition to receiving the scholarship. She was also awarded the Texas A&M University Patriot Scholarship. Sarah would like to thank her parents, her siblings, her teachers, her friends, and her dog for always supporting and loving her. Jinyu Ma. Jinyu has attended Rancho Solano since 10th grade. She will be pursuing a major in hospitality at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Jinyu would like to thank her parents, sister, brother-in-law, brother-in-law's mother, Mrs. Adam, Mr. Berman, Mrs. Drummond, Nee, and her friends for always supporting and loving her. Ava Gaetana Maloney. Ava has attended Rancho since 11th grade. She is planning on pursuing a major in economics at ASU Barrett in the fall. Ava would like to thank her teachers for having such a great influence on her, specifically Mr. Garbarino, Dr. Spencer, Mr. Berman, and Mrs. Kenny. She would also like to thank her parents, sister, friends, and boyfriend for loving and supporting her, and the Rancho community for warmly welcoming her in the latter years of high school. Alexa Rose Matthew. Alexa came to Rancho Solano her junior year of high school. She will pursue a major in business with communications and marketing at Arizona State University in the Barrett Honors College. Alexa would like to thank her parents, her teachers, and her friends for always being there and encouraging her during her time at Rancho. Row 3. Aryan Chintan Mehta. Aryan has attended Rancho Solano since pre-K with a 4-year hiatus. He will be attending the University of Arizona as part of the Accelerated Pathway to Medical Education program. Aryan would like to thank his brother, parents, puppy, and teachers for always supporting him throughout his high school experience. Jacqueline Page Modak. Jackie has attended Rancho Solano since her junior year. She will be pursuing a major of biomedical sciences in the honors program at Quinnipiac University. Jackie would like to thank her parents, Mary Beth and Raj, her siblings, Chloe and Julian, and her teachers for always supporting her and loving her. Quang Vu Nat Nyem. Quang has attended Rancho Solano since his junior year. He will be pursuing a major in cybersecurity at ASU. Quang would like to thank his teachers and his friends for always supporting and loving him. Nguyen Din Tuyet Ni. Ni has spent mostly all of her high school years at Rancho since her sophomore year. She is from Vietnam, a beautiful country with lots of delicious food. Ni will be attending the Judy Genshaft Honors College at the University of South Florida with a major in applied math. She would like to thoroughly thank her parents for always supporting her, her teachers here at Rancho, all of them who have been helping her during these 3 years, and her friends in America and Vietnam as well. Kason Brandt Payne. Kason has attended Rancho Solano for 11 years. He will be serving a mission for his church in Argentina in the fall and will then pursue a major in business on a pre-med track at ASU. Kason would like to thank his parents, sisters, and all of his teachers who helped him become who he is today. Love you all. Catrielle Elizabeth Picar. Catrielle has been attending Rancho Solano since her sophomore year. At this point, her future is undecided, but she is glad high school is over so she can move back to Canada. Nicodemus Ariel Picard. This is Nico's third year at Rancho. He will be pursuing a major in economics at American University in Washington, D.C. Nico would like to thank his parents, his teachers, his friends, and his girlfriend for their endless support and patience. Isabella Emilia Potachnik. Bella has attended Rancho Solano since the 6th grade. She will be pursuing a major in political science with a minor in economics on a pre-law track at Haverford College in Pennsylvania. Bella would like to thank her parents, brother, family, teachers, and friends for always supporting her. Sean Patrick Ryan. Sean has attended Rancho Solano since the 8th grade. He will be pursuing a mechanical engineering major at the University of Miami. He would like to thank his parents, his sister, his teachers, his friends, and even those who brought him down for giving him the motivation to improve and be a better person. Go Canes. Calvin Joseph Saade. Calvin moved across the country and transferred to Rancho for his senior year. He would like to thank the Rancho faculty for a great year, and most importantly, his family and friends for the constant support over the years. Jack James Schwinn. Jack has attended Rancho Solano since pre-K3. He will be pursuing a major in integrated business and engineering at Purdue University. Boiler up. Jack would like to thank his parents, his grandparents, his uncle, his cousin John, Dr. Spencer, Mr. Garbarino, Mrs. Isurin, Mr. Zukowski, Mrs. Bromfield, Mr. Guerin, Senior Moreno, Mr. Brown, and of course his friends at Rancho for always supporting him through the highs and lows of high school. Enrique Nico Serna. Enrique has attended Rancho Solano for 2 years. He will be pursuing a degree in business with a major in marketing at the University of Kansas. Enrique would especially thank his mom, dad, sisters, his dogs, the basketball team, the Deba family, the Saade family, the Hatherley family, the Ramos family, and his man, Johnny Marshall. Row 4. Ariman Singh. Ariman has attended Rancho since the 10th grade. He will be pursuing a major in computer science at the Georgia Institute of Technology. Ariman would like to thank his parents, his sister, his teachers, his friends, and his future girlfriend for always supporting and loving him. Daytona Lincoln Taylor. Daytona has attended Rancho Solano for the past 3 years. He'll be pursuing a major in business entrepreneurship with a minor in music at ASU Barrett, the Honors College. He'd like to thank his teachers, family, and friends for all they've done for him and looks forward to what lies ahead. Mildred Evelyn Thompson. Millie Thompson has attended Rancho Solano since 10th grade. She will be attending ASU Barrett to pursue a degree in English literature. She would like to thank her parents and Emily for supporting her always. Tran Phu Kang. Kang has attended Rancho Solano since the 10th grade. He will be pursuing a major in computer science at the University of Florida, and Kang would like to thank his parents, his friends, and his teachers for always supporting him. Noe Vargas Rubio. Noe has attended Rancho Solano for 3 years. He will be attending Monmouth College in the fall to major in business and minor in marketing. Noe would like to thank his family for supporting him and would like to also thank his coaches and the Willis family. Go Scots! Karina Sophia Velez Corcher. Karina has attended Rancho Solano since the 3rd grade. She will be pursuing a major in biology on a pre-PA track and will be playing Division I lacrosse at Farley Dickinson University in Teaneck, New Jersey. Karina would like to thank her family, friends, teachers, teammates, and coaches for always supporting her. Go Knights! Taylor Rain Williams Guerrero. Taylor has attended Rancho Solano since 9th grade and will be pursuing a major in clinical psychology at the University of Montana. Taylor would like to thank her mom, brother, grandparents, friends, teachers, and her cat Mulan for always teaching her the importance of compassion. Anthony Rex Willis. Anthony has attended Rancho Solano from preschool through 3rd grade. Then he returned halfway through his freshman year of high school. He will be pursuing a major in business economics at the University of California, Los Angeles. Anthony would like to thank his parents, his brother, his teachers and coaches for always motivating and supporting him. Olivia Tess Yusupov. Olivia has attended Rancho Solano since the 2nd grade. She will be pursuing a major in neuroscience at American University in Washington, D.C. Olivia would like to thank her parents, sisters, friends, and boyfriend for making this year special.
Graduates, it's time. Please rise. It is my pleasure to confer that you have completed and exceeded all necessary coursework as required by the state of Arizona and the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. It is now time to move your tassel from the right to the left. And now you may throw your cap in. 1, 2, 3. I now present to you the class of 2022.
But they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I live every broken bone. I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. With every broken bone, I swear I live. I swear
We would like to thank all of you for attending tonight. Thank you so much. We're so happy that we could all be together. Outside, all of the graduates will be waiting. We have a reception for you out there with some light refreshments, also a backdrop for pictures. Please take advantage of that. All the teachers will be coming right back after they remove their gowns and leave those over at the main building. They'll be right back for pictures as well. Have a great evening and a great summer, and thank you again.